Did you know your cat understands way more than you think? Science has already proven that cats can associate words with actions, objects, and even emotions. But hold on, it's not like they speak English. What they really recognize are sounds and patterns. And believe it or not, there are at least 8 words your cat truly understands. If you have a cat at home, this video is going to surprise you. Chances are, your furry friend has been listening to you more than you realize. That, "come here," you say every day? It might actually be working. Or the, "no," you keep repeating, thinking they're ignoring it? Spoiler. They're not. In this video, I'll show you 8 words cats can recognize, and what science has to say about it. You'll understand your cat's behavior better, and maybe even improve the way you live together. So sit back with your pet, because what's coming next is seriously eye-opening. Let's find out what's really going on in our cats' minds. The first word most cats recognize is their own name. Studies show that cats can tell when they're being called, especially by someone they know. One experiment from the University of Tokyo found that cats react more to their name than to similar-sounding words. Your cat might seem like they're ignoring you, but they've actually registered the sound, and know it matters. Another Japanese study had strangers and cat owners say the same words to a cat, and guess what? The cats only responded to their owner. They associate their name with attention, food, affection, and a familiar person. That's why the name carries emotional weight for them. Part of the recognition comes from the tone of voice we use, what researchers call pet-directed speech. Even if they don't understand the literal meaning, they recognize the sound pattern of their name. And they often respond by moving their head, meowing, perking up their ears, or simply looking at you. In other words, their name works as both an emotional and cognitive trigger. They don't need special training to learn it, just natural repetition in daily life. And the stronger your emotional bond, the easier it is for them to make the connection. So yes, calling your cat by name, with clarity and affection, really does make a difference. In short, above all else, your cat's name is the first word they truly understand, according to both science and the heart. Word 2, food, or variations like treat, kibble, or dinner. The second word many cats recognize as food, or variations like treat, kibble, or dinner. Research shows that cats associate these words with rewards, especially when they're repeated right before mealtime. They make this connection through associative learning, linking the sound of the word to the act of eating. It's estimated that cats understand around 20 to 40 human words, many of them related to food, affection, or play. Every time they hear food or treat, they often perk up their ears, meow, or approach with focused attention. It's not that they understand food as a concept, but they recognize the sound pattern and its immediate consequence. One study showed that cats respond more strongly to reward-related words than to neutral ones. So when you say treat, your cat likely associates it with guaranteed success, something tasty is coming. A cheerful tone of voice reinforces the effect even more. This is what experts call pet-directed speech. And the response still works even without instant rewards, as shown in a fast association study by Takagi et al. In just a few repetitions, cats link the word to feeding time, much faster than human babies, according to Takagi. That's why this word is a powerful trigger for attention. Enjoying the video? Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps this content reach even more cat lovers. If you've got a kitty at home, drop a comment below and tell me which word they react to the fastest. And if you're not subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. There's a lot more coming about feline behavior. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next videos with tips to improve your bond with your pet. Alright, let's keep going. The next words are even more surprising. Word 3, no. No is one of the words pet owners use most, and yes, cats recognize the sound. Science shows that cats are sensitive to tone of voice and can associate sounds with human emotions. When you say no firmly, your cat understands that the situation is not positive. That doesn't mean they'll stop immediately, but the message gets through. Researchers point out that emotional tone matters more than the word itself. If you say no consistently, with the same tone and context, the association becomes stronger. Cats don't obey like dogs, but they avoid repeating negative experiences. Their behavior might change gradually with consistency. Just avoid yelling or repeating harshly. It causes stress, not learning. With calm firmness, no becomes a boundary your cat learns to respect. Word 4, come, or come here. Cats learn to recognize come, or come here, when they hear it repeatedly in positive situations. Usually, it's said when the owner wants to play, give attention, or offer food. Repetition, when paired with positive outcomes, helps the sound become familiar. A Japanese study showed that cats recognize their owner's voice and specific words they say. When you call with warmth, the chances of a response increase. They might walk over slowly, calmly, or just turn their head. Either way, it shows recognition. Positive reinforcement helps. If they come and get attention, the word gains value. The more often you use the same phrase with the same tone, the better they learn it. Cats might seem indifferent, but they're always listening. Come here might not work every time, but your cat definitely understands it. Word 5, treat, or snack. This is one of the easiest words for cats to recognize. They quickly learn that treat means delicious food outside their usual meals. The association comes from positive reinforcement, hearing the word and receiving a reward. Even if they don't understand the concept of treat, they recognize the sound and what follows. Many owners say their cats come running as soon as they hear the word. That's because a cat's brain is wired to connect sounds with rewards. One study on feline auditory memory found that cats remember sounds that carry meaning. Words related to food are more likely to be learned and remembered. That's why treat becomes a kind of magic button for getting their attention. And yes, it's scientifically confirmed, they recognize it. Word 6, out, or get down. While not the most affectionate word, out, or get down, is one of the most understood by cats. It's often said during correction moments, like when they jump on counters or go where they shouldn't. The tone is usually firm and consistent, which helps form the association. Cats understand that out, or get down, is linked to something negative or unwanted. Research shows that cats avoid situations with repeated negative responses. Even if they don't obey right away, they understood what you meant. Many cats will move away as soon as they hear it, especially if they've heard it before. The word works even better when paired with a gesture or body cue. Over time, out becomes a clear limit they recognize. And all of this works without yelling, just firm, calm repetition. Word 7, play, or toy. Words like play or toy take on meaning when used before something positive. Cats who have regular play routines tend to recognize these words. Their brains link the sound to the fun that's about to happen. When you grab the toy and say, "Let's play," they pick up on the pattern. Repetition turns the word into a recognized invitation. Some cats will even run to the play spot as soon as they hear it. The expectation of fun sparks immediate interest. Science confirms that cats learn words tied to repeated actions. Play becomes a signal for movement, hunting behavior, and mental stimulation. And best of all, it strengthens your bond with them. Word 8, sleep, or good night. Cats are extremely sensitive to routines, and words like sleep or good night become part of that rhythm. When an owner says these words before turning off the lights, cats associate them with the end of the day. They understand that things are about to get quiet and calm. Repetition is what gives the word meaning. Studies on routine memory show that cats are excellent at predicting what happens next. Good night becomes a cue that the house is shutting down. Many cats will groom themselves or head to bed after hearing it. The soft tone and sound of the word reinforce that bedtime feeling. It might seem subtle, but it's another form of communication between you and your cat. And yes, it's one more proof that they understand far more than we think. As we've seen, cats may seem mysterious, but they understand way more than we give them credit for. They recognize sounds, tones, and associate words with emotions, actions, and even rewards. That shows us communication with your cat goes far beyond just meows. Each word, when said with love and consistency, becomes a bridge between the two of you. It's not about teaching commands, it's about building real connections with someone you love. And in the end, understanding your cat is also a way of being understood by them. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who talks to their cat like it's a person too. Comment below and tell me which of these words your feline recognizes, or if there's another one they always react to. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos about the amazing world of cats.